Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I know it's been two times in one evening, but welcome to Conversations with Taz. And tonight we're going over part two of miseducation. And I don't want to just say within the Black community. Let's just say miseducation in every community. So y'all know the regular panel. Let's just get into it. And DMacc, I know you had some things you wanted to get into, so let's start with you. Let's get all the way into it. Let's
All
go.
right. So, hi, DMacc 5x5 from TikTok. You can find me on TikTok there. All my other links are in my bio on there for Instagram and so on. And today is going to be a learning experience. I really hope you're ready because I am going to literally break down some shenanigans that we as people of color and as any general person probably has gone through, but I'm going to say more for us because the amount that we have to climb every day is a little bit more staggering than everybody else. Just saying.
Let's go. Because I know when we left off,
I would like.
you had some things that you wanted to get into, DMacc.
Oh no, we'll get into them, but let everybody else,
Okay, go ahead.
choreograph.
I have some things that that based off what DMacc wanted to get into. But I'm gonna just let him handle the Black portion. I would like to handle at least the gay male portion of it because that's what I can identify with. There's a lot of miseducation as far as gay males out there, and it's kind of staggering in this day and age when there's been years of people trying to educate, on as far as health wise, stereotypes like the it goes even into sexual positions if we want to get down into it. I mean, I guess that's what we're gonna do, but like a lot of that stems from a lot of the miseducation as well, which is weird. It's like I mean, we gonna get down into it. I mean, shoot, let me start. If we're talking about sexual positions,
too.
oh my,
We're just
my
we're
bad.
just
I'm
doing
sorry.
introductions. We're just doing introductions.
Well,
Fred,
I'm
are you feeling
Lizzie.
better? I just wanted to ask.
I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm still kind of under the weather. I'm Lizzie Jackson 35 on TikTok. Excuse me, I'm not feeling too good. But anyway, I'll be talking about the Afro Latino. My cousin knows. So yeah, let's get into it and let's talk about it. I got the hiccups. I'm not. My bad.
So DMacc, since we left off on you, it's only
Okay.
fair that we reconvene on
No
you.
problem. So, again, I'm sorry. I'm still a bit testy from what I've had to deal with today,
I understand.
but I'm gonna start here. Please stop assuming or don't think that we don't know anything about what's happened in the last 100 years that we've gotten out of the slavery thing. Please don't assume that we don't know that. Because I had somebody come onto my comment. Now, I had duetted this video. I'm just sitting here laughing, getting my life, laughing at this woman coming for these people being racist out here, out in a public area. So I'm laughing and I'm reading through the comment section. Everybody's sitting here having a good old funky time. Then I get a comment from this person saying that the KKK was started from Democrats. Does that matter? Please tell me why that matters.
But my thing is, that's not even factually true or historically true. It wasn't a political thing when the KKK began. But they just try to say that because they're now part of the GOP and they want to ignore the party switch.
So I was just like, so I said, I'm not going to drag this out. So I said, you know what? Your point. And then he's like, oh, you Democrats want to talk about this. So I said, okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's how this is going to work out. I said, I made my video and I said, you know what? I don't care if they're Democrats, Republicans, Independents, or whatever you want to label them as, does not matter to me. At the end of this day, they are still a terrorist organization.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank, period. I don't care. So whatever party they want to align themselves with at the time, or wherever the flow has taken them, it does not matter. So please don't assume that you're teaching me something or telling me something that I don't already know.
And we actually know it better than they do because racist. Here's the thing: as much as the United States educational system works
Has
hard
failed
to
us.
miseducate people of color, what also happens is that they further miseducate their own. Look at Marjorie Taylor Greene
I want to punch her in the
and the
face.
things that she says. She has no idea what her job description is, what the Constitution says, what any of the bill. She has fought against the Green New Deal, and she said on camera, caught in 4K, that she had to read the 14-page report. She needed a week. You can't read 14 pages in your lunchtime? How many of
So,
us can read 14 pages
Shoot, I could read more than 14
30 minutes
pages.
a
I
month?
could read. I could
sweetie,
read more than that. I'm a
I've,
bookworm. A
sweetie,
bookworm.
okay. Let me break this down to you, because this is what I don't get. I have literally sat back in, like when I first got out of, I want to say my first term of college, like literally I graduated from college, my undergrad. And using that rootless existence, you're not sure what you're going to do with it. And so, doing, working, and then I was just like, I found a book series. Do you know how quickly I read through that book series? And now keep in mind, there had been 8 books out at the time that I started this series. I literally had read 6 of them within 1 month, about 800 pages each.
DMacc, can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with all of y'all?
Go ahead.
Now, my mother comes from Cuba, right?
Mm-hmm.
And education was never her #1 priority.
Mm-hmm.
So, since I'm 36 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since legal working has been, I'm 36, I started working since I was 14. Once I hit 16 years old, my mother said, quit school, keep working so you can help me with the bills. I did. I quit school and I helped my mother with the bills and I never went back to school. Do you know what
Mm.
age I started learning how to read? At what age? I was 11 years old. 11. I was 11 when I learned how to really read, and I am a bookworm to, oh my God. Like, I'd rather
Breathe,
read
pause,
my
and breathe.
books than watch the movies. And it's unbelievable. Like, once I understood the concept, once I understood how to learn, I was just like, give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more. My mother does not know how to read English to this day. My mother's damn near into her 60s, okay? I'm
Wow.
36. Now, when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to my 3 children, I am, you have to give me straight A's. You have to do this. But I also teach my children our culture. I teach them about the Black lives. I teach them about everything that's going on. And they're like, Mom, they're not teaching us that in school. Okay, yeah, because they're lying to you. Especially with Thanksgiving, they're like, Mom, why don't we celebrate Thanksgiving? Because Thanksgiving is nothing but a lie. The Caucasian people came in, stole the land. Now these indigenous people show them how to wash their ass. Let's keep it real. Wash their ass, brush their nasty fucking teeth, and then guess what? They killed them all. After they taught them how to do everything that he needs to teach them, they killed them. And the people that they didn't kill, they took the kids and they cut their hair. They made them learn the British language. Let's keep that real. British language, which is
Because
English, right?
that's where the whole myth of scalping came from. It wasn't indigenous people that were scalping people; it was white people. And
It
just like
was.
I know
It
that
was.
I know that there are a lot of
That was
people
a
out there
learned behavior.
questioning But hold on, let me say this and let me be clear. I know that there are people out there questioning who I'm related to because they do not understand the African diaspora. They don't understand the Latinx diaspora. Just because I'm Afro Latina and my cousin is Afro Latina, I can look like this. She can look how she
And I
is.
can
And
look
yet
like this.
we are still related by blood.
Well, I mean, not only
We
on
come
that,
in all different
No,
shapes,
y'all need
sizes,
to
and
understand our
colors.
daddies were brothers.
Brothers.
Our
Brothers.
daddies
She
are
cannot
brothers.
mark her.
And look how different we look. This is
okay,
how
well,
different the African diaspora looks and how different the Latinx diaspora looks. Get those things out of your head. Stop thinking that to fit
Thank
into
you.
a certain community,
Thank
you
you.
have to look a certain way. We are blood related. Excuse me. We're first cousins. Our brothers. Our fathers are brothers. Our fathers
well,
are brothers. And look how different we look. It just depended on who these men decided to lay down with.
well. Wait
And
a
on what
minute.
side
See,
of the world they laid down with these women.
I mean,
I mean,
I agree with
listen.
what Lizzie and Taz were saying because, I mean, my dad is an identical twin like me. My his brother's children look more like Lizzie, and because who my dad
And this
married,
one down
I look
here
like
looks more
this.
like me.
Thank you. You too.
You look like
So
that.
I
I
mean,
lack the melanin. But if I sit out in the
so
sun, I get your color. I get your,
mm,
but I don't like the sun. I don't like the heat. I stay
But
away.
here's the thing.
When I was young,
Everybody
I
on
was
here, we all
dark.
family.
We
Look at all
are. We are.
everybody.
Look,
Look at all the different shades.
DMacc, DMacc. Hey, Deshaun, you know what I'm
Look at all the
saying?
different shades. Look at all the different beautiful shades.
I got my ice cream.
You really gonna do that
Stupid.
to us?
Y'all drinking
ain't
wine. It's
sharing
only fair.
shit.
Listen,
We
listen.
were just trying to keep you awake
My
so they wouldn't
body
ring the
is
doorbell.
built. My body is built like an Afro Latina. I have a big, huge ass, big ass titties. Everybody knows. So it's like, and the way I carry myself. And if you know your heritage
Well,
and you know your people,
after last night when we decided to bachata on camera, they know.
Okay, but at the
so
same time, I mean, like, look, my dad and his brother are said to be the spitting image of his poppy. If his poppy were taller, I'm the same age as my grandfather on my dad's side. I mean, the same height as my grandfather on my dad's side.
Deshaun,
I'm
we about to collectively go fight DMacc.
Deshaun, how high are you? What's your height, Deshaun?
I'm only 5'9".
I'm 5'1".
My
I'm
dad,
short. I'm a
my
midget.
my my dad somehow got some tall gene because he was 6'7". He used to get made
I'm
fun
five
of not
one.
being for not like yeah he was 6'7". My mom was 6'5". I mean
Good lord.
like hey, my brothers are 6'2". My other brothers
My
besides my
brothers,
twin, like
if I
they're six
tell
foot
y'all,
two. Me
My
and my
brother
twin
okay,
is from
sister. And
6'2"
hold on, wait
to
a minute.
6'7", and then there's my ass. So
let me tell you. Let me tell you. Do you guys know that you're related to a person that's supposed to be in the NBA, but he didn't accept it because he got married? That's my brother. My brother's almost 7 foot tall, and he's a
Mm.
major fucking basketball player. Ahmad, and I'm not gonna say his last name because that's nobody's business. Because we
Coolness.
already know how they like to cloud chase and how they like to dox people.
Who you
But my
talking
brother's
to?
names are Ahmad and Remus.
No, she's just saying.
and we
I'm just
already have
no,
one
I'm just
family
saying.
member that we're protecting to keep people from attaching to us
What?
because we
Our
already know how this
family.
will go.
Our
So you
family.
guys are just getting a tour of my house, by the way.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
you
I'm
Look,
the
have
you
a
haven't had a
shortest.
tour of my house.
you have
I
a
am the
brother named
shortest
Ahmad.
one. Ahmad. Ahmad. It comes. Okay, let me tell you.
How is
Ahmad,
Ahmad
Remus,
spelled?
Ahmad, Remus, Elizabeth.
I
It's
can't
called
help it.
Ahmad.
Julianne, Jonathan,
There's actually
Crystal,
three
and
different ways,
Alyssa.
to be honest. There's four different ways actually to
Okay,
spell
that's
Ahmad.
Not if
seven.
you spell it the
That's
correct
seven so
way.
far.
Huh?
Then there's
Not if you
another
spell it the correct
Jonathan.
way.
No, Ahmad is Aham. Ahmad by the Muslims. That's the Muslims, and I don't
Okay.
want to get the middle names
Okay, like
because
look,
it's
hold on,
Muslim.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I respect that, but you have to understand, I'm okay with saying it on live. My first name is Ahmad.
Stop it! Get the fuck out of
No.
here!
Please don't lie.
Stop!
I don't care. I
Stop!
just don't
We
care.
don't
Like,
do that.
Now, how do you spell it though?
I
How do
got
you
permission
spell
from
it?
RJ.
We
Is
don't
it
do first names online.
AHAM? Is it AHAM?
Okay, do you? Y'all better not ever say my first name on here.
No, y'all. My name's
I
Elizabeth, but
no
y'all gonna be
no
fucked
offense,
up
Taz.
if y'all
Nobody
try to
even knows your
find.
first name, so
I
stop
have four
playing.
last
my
names.
cousin know my first name. Just don't say it. Don't
Listen,
slip
don't
up.
say it. But I have
Look. I
four.
only said my first name because I'm comfortable with saying so,
Listen,
because
I
that was
have
the
four.
subject.
I have
That was the
four last
we had
names.
that rule.
hmm
We were supposed to be in
Listen,
this
Anyways,
together.
Taz, we got
No,
this. We got
Deshaun, don't tell me
Taz,
anyway. We was in this together.
Taz. We not gonna say it. But my last names is four. So Ahmad is
I
H
know,
A
but me
A
and
M.
Deshaun, we had an agreement that
Okay,
we
we
would
are
never
getting
say
off.
our first
We getting
name
off topic.
on
Listen,
live.
okay,
hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
that's
Please
Muslim.
understand.
How do you spell your name, Deshaun? How do you spell your name? Is
Okay,
it
please don't
It's
Muslim?
spell it.
not that.
Put it in the private chat.
That's what I'm
Okay.
gonna
All
do.
right. All
That would
right. Go
make me
ahead.
feel a whole lot better. Please,
No,
please,
text me it. Don't put it in the private chat. Text me it. But
just
yes, it's Ahmad, Remus, uh, Elizabeth, which we all know that's my fucking name. I don't give a fuck. Cause they can't fucking track me anyway. I have four last names, bitch. You're not gonna guess all four last names.
okay. Can we go back on subject?
But
Okay,
Because
go
anyways,
ahead.
my point from that was, like, just sorry, I,
Go ahead, Bobby.
my point from that
Sorry.
is like, I had no idea. See, first meeting you, Lizzie, you wouldn't have known that you were Afro Latina. You know what I mean? Or related to an Afro Latina, like right above me. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
it just shows the different intersectionality that we have just by
Right?
I mean, shoot, like, I don't know much about DMacc. I'm pointing the wrong
D-Man,
direction,
you
of
can tell
course.
he's mixed. You can tell he's mixed. You can clearly tell he's mixed.
I
He
mean,
But
looking
like,
all sexy and all.
he's mixed with
okay,
ice
but
cream.
most
okay.
people who come up to me don't
I'll
even
talk
know I'm
after.
mixed. Most people who
No,
come
they
up to me
don't.
don't even know I'm
They don't.
mixed.
They
No,
don't.
D-Mac is
They
mixed
assume
with
I'm
ice
black.
cream. Let's be real.
Yeah.
D-Mac is
And
mixed with ice
and
cream.
that's and let me tell y'all something. That's the fucked up thing about America. It's either you're black or you're white. There's no in between. There's no
Okay,
Asian.
real
There's
quick, you
no.
guys. Hold on. Give me just a second. I don't mean to cut you all
So
off,
what
but a bunch of people
happened
keep
with
asking the same
the
question.
debate
The debate
you
was
were
supposed to
talking about?
happen. We were here.
It's
The
over
person
with.
didn't show up. They had a bunch of excuses saying that the link didn't work, their mic didn't work,
It's
everything
over
else.
with.
But I was here and ready to debate. They were not. I gave them the
Nah.
opportunity, and now we're past it because they didn't
We're
show up.
over it.
Oh,
So
and
don't think that I didn't like that I chickened out or I got
Nah,
y'all
you
hyped up.
didn't. Because
But
you didn't.
yeah,
also
don't
to
think that I
clear
got y'all. Hold on, Deshaun. I don't want y'all to think
go
that I got
ahead.
y'all hyped up for something and I screwed it up. No, we were all here. The person started giving excuses, and here's one major nugget. And I took pictures of it. They were able to comment in the private chat that you can only get into from behind the scenes, but they kept claiming that they couldn't get in. If you can comment
Which was
in
a
the private
lie.
chat, you're in the chat. You just
Which was a
decided to
lie.
join it. Am I lying, y'all?
Nope.
It was a lie. It was a straight lie. But anyway,
Let
Because
Deshaun
that
talk because
person's a fraudulent ass
Oh,
piece
Jesse
of shit.
Lynn
Go
said,
ahead,
"Oh
Deshaun.
man, I wanted to see them get dragged." Oh, we all wanted to see them get
But
dragged.
we all did. We was all here. But go ahead, Deshaun. What was you saying, baby?
Um, I personally just wanted to say, and I'm gonna reiterate it in this live and several
Go
other
ahead.
things.
Go ahead.
Oh, they like that.
So
Y'all turn together.
I um when we were trying to get that debate person in,
Oh,
multiple
baby.
occasions.
um
On
um
multiple occasions. Go ahead.
said that they had connectivity issues. Y'all can tell I'm not at my house right now, right?
Yup, we can tell.
Okay, so if I'm able to get in and not be at my house and be in a public space because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm doing laundry. I gotta get my stuff done. But if y'all could tell I'm not at my
Deshaun.
house. If
Deshaun.
y'all could tell
Okay.
I'm not at my house. I'm multitasking.
Okay.
If y'all could tell I got in and I'm not at my house, then y'all know that they on BS.
Because they on some fugazi shit. Deshaun, we
And the
call
bill
that shit fugazi. Fugazi.
we call that
But
scary up in
anyway,
here. But you right.
what? Scurry, fugazi, fraudulent. Go ahead. Anyway.
Shoot, if we really want to get it, we call it FUBU too in certain places.
Oh shit. Get the fuck out of here. So okay, go ahead. Say what you were saying. So I'm the
But
color I am. Taz the color that she is. DMacc is the color that he is. This all goes to show the fucking
but
rainbow that we are.
right, and also like sh- here's the other thing. You know those little applications where you have to mark black or Mexican or whatever, but not African or whatever.
Thank you.
If you don't mark it, they consider it incomplete.
Yes,
I
they
just put
do.
So
other.
There is no
I'm sat
Cuban.
here.
There is no Cuban. I'm marked black. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean, like I'm sitting here. Like there are some applications where there's no other. So I have
Yeah,
to sit here
there
to
isn't.
try to figure out: am I going to oust my mother or am I going to oust my dad?
And that's the problem that we have here in Florida as well. So I
And
have to mark black.
and then
Latino
I have
black.
to. And then you can't mark that together up here in Iowa.
You can't. It's separate. It's either African American. You have
Mm,
African American, and then in the thing it says other. It says if I'm um white, black, Latino. I don't think you have that. I don't think you have that. I have to literally mark Latino and black. There's no other. There's nothing else in that over here.
um, Nyleave, correct me if I'm not saying your name right, Nyleave. She said, "What would you call me? Black, whitish, some Asian, very little,
Um,
from India."
I
Me
would
personally,
say,
I would prefer to call you human,
yeah, I would. I would
Basically,
but at the same time,
basically,
what you decide to identify yourself as, that's on you. Like me personally,
but they don't
I
have that.
describe myself exactly, but my personal thing is I describe myself as something. You know, I'm proud of my Afro
Yes.
Latino-ness. I'm proud of that. But at the same time, I also have Afro Indigenous in my life. I have,
Yeah,
you
but they don't
know,
have that. They don't have.
I
They
got a
don't have them
smidge of
markings.
Caucasian,
They don't
Well,
a
have.
when,
smidge
They
of
don't have
white.
well,
markings,
you decided to
but they
pull a
don't
comment
have.
out that I didn't spotlight. Let's get into it.
No, but Taz, they don't
But you have
have.
to
They
realize
don't
in
have
the United
Afro
States, it doesn't
Latino.
matter how
They
we
don't.
identify ourselves. Excuse me. It doesn't matter how we identify ourselves. It's how the people in power identify us. My son's
That's
fiance
true.
got a speeding ticket at the beginning of this
Can I
week.
be honest with you?
They put her down as a white woman. She is not white, doesn't look white to anybody, but that's how they identified her.
Taz,
That's why
Taz.
Nalene asked the question that she asked.
Okay, let me
And
let
that
me
those are
explain
the
that.
conversations we have to have amongst each other because
And
we
that's
need to
true.
know if some shit pops off, are you going to be
No,
there to record it? Are
and
you going to
no,
be there
and
to
that's
be my
true.
witness?
And that's true because when I was born, it says because I was born pink. Now y'all know, even though black people born pink, they're like, okay, well the parents look white, they're gonna mark you as white. In my birth certificate, it says Elizabeth, and I'm not gonna say my whole name, blah 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 blah. And
Please don't. We're
I'm
not going to do
Afro,
that here.
and I'm Afro Latina, and my father is dark and whatnot. And they say, well, the baby is born pink. We're gonna mark her off as white. Mind you, my mother is not from this country. My mom came from here back in the late what 70s, I would say 70s. She didn't have the education that you're supposed to have. Tell me why I mark all my applications as black, and they're like, okay, well, you're not gonna get this, you're not gonna get that. But when they meet me, they're like, oh, I thought you were black. No, bitch, I am black. Like, what was you thinking? It's
Because for a
oh my
long
god.
time, you didn't have anything else to mark.
It was either white or black. White or black. So whatever you're born with, you were white or black. Now if you came
But
out
let's
as
be real. I look the way that I look. When I was born the
you
color
were
of peanut
born
butter,
pink.
and I had gray eyes. Think about the confusion the doctors had. Think about the confusion. And
I
if you
looked
pay
like I was
attention,
Chinese. I looked like I was
if you pay
Chinese.
attention, because a fellow TikTok creator put it in my comment sections today that he noticed something. That when I get upset, you can see my natural eye color. Because he said your eye color changes. But go ahead, DMacc.
Taz. DMacc.
Go ahead, DMacc.
Did your parents say that you were did people say that you looked at Chinese?
No.
Cause I did. I had that. I could show my receipts on that.
But go ahead,
See,
DMacc.
so
Go ahead, baby.
here's the funny thing about my family, which is hilarious. And to this day, I still have no explanation for my dad's side of the family. So my mom, my dad's great, my dad's, my father's dad's great grandmother is Cuban and Irish. Isn't
Oh
that funny?
shit. Oh shit.
So isn't that funny? That's funny. Wait,
Oh
it
shit.
gets better. So that child grows up, and she goes and marries a German Jewish person.
Oh, Lord.
Oh snap. So you're just a mix of everything, brother.
So then
You
on
are the
top
United
of that,
Jackson.
so then on top of that, that child then marries my grandmother, and he's
Thank you.
full blooded Jamaican there.
Oh
So I
god.
mean, it's just a whole
And
shenanigans
Jamaicans
and
are mixed
crazy.
with everything. All the fucking Caribbean.
So when people come up to me and they're just honestly not sure. Oh wait, here's the funny thing: if my great grandmother had kept the last name from the German that she had married, like kept
Good
it the way it was
lord.
actually spelled, literally would have confused
Good
them all.
lord.
Would have
Good
confused them all.
lord.
Would have
Good
confused them
lord.
all.
That's why
So, boy,
Jamaicans saying that's
they
why
expect you to
Jamaicans
talk
saying
like
we are
this, but you don't.
one. We are one
Huh?
and one we are.
Say that again.
But hold on. They would have expected you to talk like I do when I get smart.
I
But
do when
if you,
I do when I get mad.
no,
People can
honey,
hardly understand me.
this
Oh
is what they
yeah.
expect you to talk like 24 hours a day. And what people don't understand is the years and years and years of speech therapy that I went through because my family wanted me to be Americanized and assimilated so that I could get a job.
Yes.
Because as much as
Yes.
people say you can just pull yourself up from the bootstraps, and they say that immigrants have it so well, how quickly would
Boom.
somebody have hired me no matter what my credentials are, and y'all know my credentials stack on top of stack on top of stack on top of each other. If I would have walked in and been like, "Hello, how you doing? I'm here for the interview."
Yes.
What
Now,
would they have said then?
If you came to Miami,
And
you would have
and
had
the thing
jobs
about
on
it
top
is
of jobs
how I
upon
wear my
jobs.
hair, how I dress, and me sounding like this. How well
Yes.
would they have hired me?
Oh, over here now, now, forget about it. You, what they looking for
Yet now, but I'm
now,
44 years
but
old.
not back then.
Right,
But not
I'm
back then.
44
But
years old.
now. But
How
now.
long was I supposed to wait for my
Oh,
style,
baby.
my life to become acceptable, for me to be comfortable in my skin and to be able to live comfortable in my skin? How long was I supposed to wait for that to happen? But and this is part of the miseducation in our communities that we're
There you
told.
go.
Don't
Right
don't
there.
don't twist your hair. Don't
Right
lock
there.
your hair.
I
Straighten
am
your
not
hair.
my hair.
Right there.
I'm not my hair.
The thing about it is, we're not our hair,
But
we're not our
we're not
diction,
our
we're
here.
not any of that. But we're told to. I told y'all I was sent to
Yes.
speech
Yes.
therapy so that
Yes.
I could speak properly. That's why I'm the queen of code switching right now. I
So
will
here's
code switch on a motherfucker, and if you
Let
piss
me
me off
tell
enough,
y'all.
and if that accent comes out,
Let me
run.
let me tell y'all. My first language, my first fucking language that I had. I'm first. Like I said, I'm firstborn generation here in America. My first language was Cuban. Now, y'all don't understand Cuban language. Cuban language has it's mixed dialogue. And it's crazy because people say that we're the fucking ghetto. We're not. If you know that Cuba is the number one for the colleges that everybody from around the fucking world go to college in Cuba, right? So they say we are ghetto when we speak.
better healthcare than everybody.
Bitch, thank you. Thank
Let's
you.
just say the truth.
Now,
And the thing about
now,
it is, can y'all
now.
stop saying because
Oh
we
my
can speak
god.
Spanish, we can speak to everybody?
We cannot. We are not
There are
Salvadorian. We're
different
not.
dialects of Spanish. So stop asking us to speak to your
Thank
friends to
you.
speak Portuguese.
Thank
Speak
you.
to your friends
Thank
that were
you.
born in Spain. Speak to your friends that were born in
Oh my
Mexico.
god.
The dialects are different. Stop
Taz.
doubting us because we can't communicate with each other. Just like y'all so proud to say that there's different dialects of English all over the United States. Motherfucker, y'all not the only
There's
people that
different
have different
dialects.
dialects.
Wait,
There's different dialects for fucking Spanish as well. Even though I
What's
can
up?
understand or try to understand, and I don't help a lot of people from Portuguese as Brazil. Portuguese is what I mean in Brazil. Okay, this was when I lived up north, and I'm like, you're apretado, apretado, apretado. It's too tight, bitch. That's what that means. It's too tight. Now these white motherfuckers swear to God that
Oh,
just because
especially
they
the
speak
ones
our
that learn Spanish in high school and in college.
oh my God, I'm done.
Ay
I'm
caramba.
done.
Ay caramba.
I'm done. I'm
They
done.
think they
I'm
know
done.
everything. They think
No,
they
Tato, I got kicked out of Spanish class because the white bitch, the white lady said, "You don't know what you're talking about." No, you don't know what you're talking about. Not
Cause
everybody
they
speaks
made me
Spanish.
take French. They made me take French.
We,
I got kicked out of Spanish class and they
Cuzzo,
made me take French. And I was like, oh, that's cool because French is my first language. Spanish is my second. So let's
Cuzzo,
go this.
but
Let's
Cuzzo,
do this round
Spain,
two.
Spain. I'm Cuban. I'm Cuban. She's teaching us how to say "Hola, cómo está?" And she's like, "Llama," like llama. I'm like, no, it's llama, bitch. Tú me llama y te contesto. And she got so fucking mad because she spent 4 years in Spain. Don't mean a goddamn thing, bitch. I'm Cuban, the Spaniard. Let's get that correct. Mexican, Mexico has their own dialogue.
version and dialogue.
Cuba has their own fucking
Oh, and the slang will get you fucked up.
Chile. Oh my God, let me tell you.
Oh, the
Chile
slang
has their
will
own
get you
shit.
fucked up. Because everybody has their own
Oh,
slang. And the slang means different things. And that slang will get
Cuzzo,
you fucked up.
I got
Because
kicked out of class
you
every
could be
fucking day.
from one dialect and say something in slang thinking that you're familiar with somebody
Bicho.
and get your
Okay,
ass beat.
Cuzzo, let's make this clear. Bicho to other people is a bug, right? It's the fucking cockroach. Bicho to Puerto Ricans, that's a dick. Let's get that clear. It's a dick. Okay? Let's make that shit clear. Bicho for us is a bug, and that's a cockroach or whatever, a bicho. Puerto Ricans, it's a dick that gets hard and is, bruh.
Well,
How
let's
the
not
fuck you
forget
gonna
the
sit there?
song that Cardi B had with Bruno Mars, the slow song. And
Yes.
she stopped and she
And
was
remember,
talking
Cardi
about
B is Dominican. She's
right,
Dominican.
and she was talking about her hoo-ha. And I had to pause for a minute because the words that she was using to describe her hoo-ha
Yes.
cousin in our
Yes.
dialect, it means
Yes.
something different.
Oh my God.
Because I was like, wait, why would you say that? But I
Because
had to realize her background and what that meant.
it's Dominican. It's
Because to
Dominican.
us, that's not a compliment.
It's not. Now, Osuna, what is Osuna? Boricua or Dominican? I think he's Boricua. So Boricua, Crica, whatever. Oh my God. For me, for what I know, Bicho Pinga is dick. In Cuban, that's dick Pinga. Bicho for them is dick. For us, that's fucking a bug. And it's hard. Look, I grew up in New York. In New York. And we all have our different slangs. So when these white people come in and try to fucking educate us on our Spanish, bitch, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know.
So
You
wait, I'm
don't
gonna break. I'm gonna
fucking
break something
know.
down to y'all. I'm gonna break something down to y'all.
Go ahead.
So wait,
Go ahead.
y'all, everybody in the
Go
chat
ahead.
and up here, y'all gotta be
Yeah, go
ready
ahead.
to receive this.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Go ahead.
Put your hands
Go
up. Put your
ahead.
hands up. So I can.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I can't do. I'm doing this online. So I can literally say, well, we really don't have this right now because this is not what it's just not available. I will get cussed out from here to Timbuktu.
From who?
But wait.
From who?
But wait. No, from customers. Watch. Talking like this.
Oh,
wait,
fuck
wait,
that.
hold on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I can go, I'm sorry, we don't have this right now. It's not available. We can actually try and order it for you if you'd like.
DMacc.
And
When I
people
first
will
met you, I
literally
thought you knew
change
English.
their entire argument.
DMacc,
Explain.
When I first started with
Oh,
you,
because first of all,
Taz, hold on, Taz. Wait.
go ahead. Go
DMacc,
ahead. Go with it.
DMacc, when I first started following you and you said my cousin from across the pond or whatever the fuck you say, I swear to God, I thought you were fucking English. Because you would put on that fucking accent and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Dog, on some legit shit. I thought that you were from England. Because I have a friend from across the pond who's Outcast. Y'all know who Outcast is, right?
But my thing is, when
Well,
I
that
explained to
motherfucker-
her that you were not from Great
Listen.
Britain,
Listen.
she's never doubted me.
I
She
said,
has never doubted me until that moment, DMacc. She was like, cousin, you lying to me. I said, no, I'm not. He's from here. She said, you fucking lying to me. I said, he's not. I'm not.
No. I said, you bitch, you lying. You fucking lying.
That is the one and only argument we have ever had.
We have never had that we didn't agree on. We did not agree on these.
So good that she really thought that I was lying to her about where you were.
I thought she didn't know what the fuck she was talking about.
Yeah,
I said,
I can tell you why people believe when you call that English accent.
This motherfucker said, you know, this is monkey. I don't. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm done.
But my thing is, I can tell you why people believe you when you throw on that English accent because I have
Because
two
you look it.
women
Nah,
that
he
are
looks it.
that live in the UK right now,
Mhm.
Taz,
and
let's
they
be
even
real.
say
Let's
in their job
Taz. He
they're
looks.
taken more seriously because
No.
people equate the English accent, the UK accent, to white people
But
and not to
Taz,
anybody else.
Taz, let's be real. He looks like he's for fucking England.
He does.
Let's be
He
real
looks like
about
he
the
goes for
bullshit.
tea and crumpets on
Let's be
Saturday
real.
afternoon.
I swear to
He
God, you
let's be
got the
real. He
face.
looks like he does like
You
this.
got,
I need tea and
bruh,
crumpets. It's a
bruh,
Saturday afternoon at noon, and I need my tea and crumpets.
man,
Chop
me and my
chop, my
cousin,
dear chop. Bring them hither.
man,
You
So what were we
man.
talking about?
Oh, we're roasting DMacc. Join in.
Listen, DMacc, I don't give a fuck what damn person say. Me and Taz even said it. And I said, Taz, you ain't gonna fucking sit there and lie and say that's our cousin. The motherfucker look like you
Oh,
look like
she
a
argued
fucking
me to the
Englishman.
tooth and bone. And I
What?
was like, he is
I
in
mean,
the United
DMacc,
States.
DMacc.
No, the
DMacc.
fuck
DMacc,
he's
no
not.
offense.
DMacc, look straight
Let's be
up.
honest.
Get the
Let's
fuck
be
out of here.
honest.
Get the
Mhm.
fuck
Let's
out of
be
here.
honest.
You look like
We
a
both
fucking
know you
British
had
man.
we both know you probably had a big forehead. We both know you got them big nostrils. We both know you got the high cheekbones. We
I'm
both know we
done.
family.
I'm done.
Come
I'm
on, let's be
done.
Wait,
honest with
wait,
it.
Okay,
hold on, hold
It's
on,
in
hold
the
on.
wait,
face.
hold on.
Hold
It's
on.
in the
We have a
face.
question coming
It's
in
in
that I
the
really do
face.
want to address. It says, do
But
you guys ever get annoyed when people confuse race and ethnicity? I think
we
some
do.
people
We
Yes.
think
do.
they're the same
We
thing.
do.
Hold on, wait a
We
minute.
do.
Let me take this from the beginning, and then I will let y'all run with it. Um, I do, and let me explain to you why I do. A lot of you all know that I didn't start off here. So when I got here, and to have people come up to me and literally go, "What are you?"
Yeah.
Black. Like that was my go-to. Like, I'm black.
Yeah.
Like, you can't see that. Like, I didn't want to go into every other subcategory of my origin because at that point I wasn't comfortable sharing it with people. It wasn't that I was ashamed. I just felt like it ain't none of your business. Now I'm loud and proud. Like, oh yeah, I'm Afro
Yes.
Latina, I'm Afro Caribbean. Like, fuck you. But to have people come up and then I've had people look at me in my brown skin and go, "Are you sure?" Bitch, yeah, I'm sure I'm black.
I'm gonna
But
go. I'm gonna tell Lizzie this story. She gonna really fall out then. So I'm working at. I don't even care. This store no longer exists, so I don't care. So I'm working at Bob's clothing
At
store.
what?
Bob's
Here we go.
clothing store. It's old. It's old. It's New England. You probably don't know. So I'm
Look, New
working there.
England. This motherfucker,
Whatever.
you British.
No, because
Whatever.
where I'm at, Bob's is a furniture store. That's why I was asking.
Bullshit. Not where I'm at.
No, where
But
I'm
go
at, there
ahead,
is a Bob's
British.
furniture store. But go ahead, DMacc. We're sorry.
Go
Lizzie,
ahead,
mute
DMacc.
yourself.
I love you.
Let
I
DMacc.
love
Anyway,
you.
anyway,
Alright.
anyway. So I'm working there. There's a clothing. There was a clothing store in up here in Connecticut where I am, and they sell clothes. So I'm working there. It's hot. It was a very hot day that week, and I'm working there. So I have on short sleeves. So if you don't wear a sleeve or you're not if you have anything, you're gonna get the farmer's tan.
Yeah.
You know. So I had that. I was rocking that because I was trying to keep myself cool, and so I'm ringing this lady out and going through regular retail banter. Then at the very end of the transaction, when I'm about to turn around and tell her total, she literally tells me, "Oh my gosh, I love your tan. Do you go tanning?"
Stop it.
Lord.
I said, "Excuse me?" Like, I don't think she registered my face when she asked me that.
Nah, she did. They don't. You got to realize, racist white people don't look at the face. They don't look at
I'm
features. They look at the
dying.
complexion.
I'm
If the
dying. I'm
complexion is at a
dying.
certain tone, they just assume that you white with a tan.
Because
I am
she's like, oh my,
fucking
oh
done.
wait, the exact quote was, oh my gosh, I love your skin. Do you go tanning? I was like, did she just ask me that? But wait, here's the killer. Here's the killer of how I answered that question. Because
Oh
this is
Lord.
gonna be good.
Oh Lord.
This is gonna be good.
Oh God.
So I literally turn around and I tell her, ma'am, I am this color 365 years, 365 days a year, all over.
I'm done.
But you
I'm
know that white
dead.
people don't pay
I'm
attention to
dead.
features. They
I'm
pay attention to skin
dead.
tone. And this is why certain members of our ancestors were able to literally walk out of slavery because people don't pay attention to it.
Man,
People don't pay
when
white
I
folks,
tell y'all,
white racist folks do not pay attention to features, just like
listen,
Eb Ready on TikTok.
they hear the way you speak.
Do you
It's
know
the
how
way you
many
speak.
times she gets accused of being a white woman speaking
Listen,
over black people in a day
Taz,
because they look at her
Taz.
complexion and not her features, not her hair, nothing else. And Eb Ready and Sunny do not hide who they are.
Taz, if you was okay, let me cover my mic, right? Let me hide my face. Sis, if you was to sit there and finna tell people, oh well, my cousin is white, do you think that they would hear a white motherfucker on the line?
Nope.
Okay, this is the shit that I be talking about. That I be
But
talking
people
about,
still
right?
out here in these mean streets questioning if we're related. Every week we get questioned as if to are we related?
Ain't no
Is
every week. It's
is
every
anybody
motherfucking. It's every
anybody else
motherfucking day.
annoyed with the
If
white
I ain't
voice?
it, nah, Deshaun, hold on. It ain't every motherfucking week. It's every motherfucking day. Hey, is that your cousin? What's up with her? She too white. Oh, she look too white.
Is
But
she
guess
really
what?
your cousin? Are
As
you
soon as
sure?
as soon as I
Did you
start
ask your
speaking,
mother?
did you ask your mother? Did you ask your moms? Did you ask your grandmother? My grandmother's dead, bitch. I know this shit. Trust me and believe. When I say, look, I'm gonna put
And the
my
fact
camera
of
on.
it is, me and Lizzie put out two different videos at two different times about our grandmother being dead.
Bitch.
These
We are
motherfuckers
motherfucking
never
related.
connected the dots.
Hold
We are
on. My mom's
motherfucking
calling.
related.
Hold on.
Go ahead, DMacc.
I would also
DMacc.
like to put out
Telling you that
that
I care.
DMacc sound whiter than I do. I don't even
Telling you
fuck
that I
hold
that
on,
care.
wait a
shit.
minute,
Don't mute us. Telling you that I care.
Lindsay, wait, Taz, hold on. Y'all ain't
Go
heard this
ahead.
word real
Go
quick.
ahead.
Y'all ain't
Go
heard this real
ahead.
quick. Thanks for calling Lutheran Services. How can I help you?
Oh, let me share
Y'all
with
heard that
y'all
right?
my old
Man,
Y'all
school.
heard that right?
listen.
Let me share with y'all my voice when I have to call customer service because we all
You
know
want me
I
to share
work for
my
myself
voice?
and ain't nobody gonna
Hi,
fire
this
me
is
because I ain't gonna fire
Chelsea.
me. This
Wait,
is what I
listen.
sound like.
Stop.
Wait a minute,
Hi,
hold
this
on,
is
cuz I know.
Chelsea.
Excuse
Hi, this
me.
is
How are you
Chelsea.
doing today? Today is such a blessed day. Could you help me with the issue that I am having? Oh, you can? Thank you.
Okay.
You are such a joyous and beautiful person. I am so glad that I was put on the line with you today.
Hi, good afternoon. This is
That-
Chelsea. Can you please leave me
all
your
that's supposed
name
to
No,
and
mean
no,
is
message
yes,
after the
master.
beep?
Hiya, master.
you
How
trying
you
to be
doing,
quiet.
master?
I'm done. I
Do
said
it
what I.
again. Do it again. Because I'm dying.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Chelsea. How may I help you? You have reached the voicemail of Chelsea. Yes, can you please leave your name, number, and a message after the beep? Boop.
Oh, get this. Only reason why I was ever put on drive-through register at my last job is because of this. Thank you for choosing Burger King. How can I help you?
Oh no.
If y'all didn't know I was a dude, would you have known I was a dude?
My thing is,
Listen.
okay,
Let me
let me do it in TikTok fashion. Thank you for calling the
Tazo.
company that I work for. How can I help you? Oh, I am so sorry that you had freight damage. How can I help you with that freight damage? Oh, it was caused by the carrier. Let me immediately contact them. Don't worry, I will handle this for you expeditiously. Yes, your concern is my greatest mission in life. That is all I have left to do. Yes, I
Oh,
was ready and I had the operator voice. I was
oh,
that.
and my fiance, he's
Baby,
worse. He is
baby,
worse.
do you want
Sound like a damn
Operation
robot.
Boys? Do you want Operation Boys? Y'all don't want no Operation.
I don't know what's going on. I came into this conversation late.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, you did.
No, did you tell your mama that you had ice cream for dinner?
She knows I had ice cream for dinner. Where
I
you
don't
been?
think she did because you
I could
muted
be
us. So I
such a
don't know if
petty
she knows
bitch.
No,
ice cream for dinner.
she called me because I think the machine that she has on was beeping.
Okay, let me just
I
reclaim
don't
this
think she know
shit
that you had ice cream
and
for dinner.
say,
I just don't feel like
DMacc,
she would have
you
been
my
on board
motherfucking
with you having
cousin.
ice cream for dinner.
Hey, Deshaun, be
I'm
quiet.
39. I'm about to be.
DMacc,
And
you are a motherfucking cousin. Deshaun, are you our motherfucking cousin, bitch? Y'all can, bitch, shut the fuck up. We linked up in TikTok, bitch. Yep, give that look. Like,
we about to do the 23andMe live.
be like, no, I ain't
who's
giving
who
my
said what?
DNA. I ain't giving my DNA to 23
No,
and me.
me
I'm
and
straight.
Deshaun gonna do the 23andMe live. He already said it. He said it.
Taz.
No, he said Deshaun, didn't you say it?
Yeah, I did say that. What's going on?
That's what we're talking about.
What I'm talking about is I'm not trying to give my DNA to these motherfucking crackers.
You
I'm
ain't got
talking
it.
about.
No, me and him are gonna take. We said we would take the test live. We didn't say we was giving the results live. We said we're gonna take the test
No,
live.
what I'm saying is the test is they gonna try to use your okay, but okay. Uh, I'll drink
Oh
to
no,
that.
you no, you missed the episode when me and Deshaun,
I did.
because we
I
decided
did.
to be nosy and we went down the rabbit hole of how many
Yeah, but Taz,
DNA
you
tests are
giving
out
your
there.
DNA, you giving your
No,
DNA to the government.
Lizzie, Deshaun, will you tell her how many DNA tests that we found? And you can DNA test your dog, your
I
cat,
have counted
your brother,
30
your
at
sister,
30, to be
your
honest with you.
grandpa, your
But
granddad.
that's what
Like,
I'm saying. I mean,
we did a
does
whole
that sound
show
right?
on it.
They can link you to a motherfucking wolf, bitch.
No, they can't because everything runs through the same system. But what they can do, they can give you your results, but it takes like 20 years for them to link anything else up together. So if they link us up together
Oh,
after that,
Taz.
we're gonna be dead.
Taz, we gonna have to talk about that shit because they can
I
link
mean, other than
y'all.
that, y'all can come
They
to my
can link.
house. I know how to do
Listen,
the
Taz.
forensic. I
Taz.
know
I
how to do
mean,
the forensics. You
me
can
and
come to
you
my house.
know. Taz, me and you know for sure.
I mean, me
We're
and you know, but
related.
I mean, we need to. But as
But
far as Deshaun, ooh,
listen. Let me
y'all
tell
giving
you
me heart
something.
palpitations.
Listen, let me tell you something about Taz. Me and you know that we related 100%, 1,000, 1,000,000%. But when it comes, look,
Well,
let me
yeah, our
tell
daddies are
y'all.
brothers, so there's that.
Well, yeah, that's that.
So for
But
any wait, hold on, Cuzzo, let me say this and let me be clear for anybody who
okay,
wants a screen grab. Me
okay,
and Lizzie's, our fathers are brothers. Stop asking us.
brothers. So stop questioning whether me and Taz are motherfucking related, bitch.
Our fathers
Let's
are
put that shit
brothers.
out there.
You done? You
Wait.
You
finished?
know, I wish
Let me
people
put
would
my
just stay in
face.
their own lane.
Let me put my face in the light. Taz,
Oh,
mama
oh.
crazy. Our brothers
But my
are.
thing is, everybody loves Tiny Mussolini, who's the same complexion as Lizzie. But that's my son's child. Make it make sense. Y'all got to pick
Make
a
it.
lane and pick a struggle.
And I
If you
got a
gonna
big
say me
ass
and Lizzie
forehead.
ain't related, how the fuck is my grandbaby the same fucking complexion as her?
But it ain't even about that. It's that
But y'all don't question my grandbaby, but you question my goddamn cousin. Make it make sense.
question question
Make
ain't
it
the
make sense.
question ain't the thing. Is that they fucking trying to sit there and put us against each other. I could Can I make it any clearer? Should I show my ass? My ass? Hold
But
on.
you can't
My
break this
ass?
bond. You
My
can't break
ass?
this bond.
Is my ass
You
big
can't break this
enough? Like,
bond. Oh, can we get, wait, hold on. Can we get a cousin
uh,
chain going? You can't break this bond. You
hey,
can't break this
hey,
bond.
hey,
You can't break this
hey,
bond. You can't break
good,
this bond. Ow, you
big
can't break
titties,
this bond.
big
Wait, he
ass,
patting his weave. He patting
big
his weave.
Bond.
Hold
ass,
up.
You can't
big
break this
ass,
bond. Get it? You
big
can't
Real
break
home
ass,
this
thanks very
big
bond.
much.
ass, big ass. What? You say what? You say what?
If you say what, I say family. What family? What
Family,
family?
Family.
family, family, uh. Man, let me tell y'all. I may lack the melanin, but baby, my body.
First, she lacking melanin till you leave her out in the sun too long.
eh,
Don't take her to the beach for hours, cause she gonna come back a black
listen,
woman. I'm just telling.
listen.
2 hours at the beach, she coming back looking
I'm
like a black
done.
woman.
I'm done. I'm
You know
done.
what's
I'm
okay?
done.
Am
So
I lying though?
No,
here's
you're not.
so
Should I
here's the
bring my
funny
baby
thing.
pictures? Should I bring my
Here,
baby pictures? Because I got everything of melanin in me. Like I
What's
got
in
the
your titty? Let DMacc talk.
woo,
She
woo.
out
Hold
here
on. Let
shaking
me
her
just
titties.
don't make me.
let me
Don't
just show
make.
my
I
let
already
me
threatened. I already
uh,
threatened that I would call dad on both of y'all.
Oh shit! Don't. Okay, Lizzie.
okay.
We,
I'm good. I'm good. I'm
go ahead,
good. I'm good.
DMacc.
I'm good.
We
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
listening.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Mm-hmm.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm
Shit, he
straight.
done
Okay.
found out the
Okay,
magic
we good.
word.
I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
good.
he done found out the magic
Listen,
word. Shit,
listen.
go
I'm
ahead,
good.
DMacc.
Wait,
It's your world.
wait.
Go
You
ahead.
know what? Here's the
Go
funny
ahead.
thing. Oh, come on, y'all. We being funny. Um,
I'm
but
good.
here's the
I'm
funny
good.
thing: is these lovely things right here. These right here.
Uh huh.
The things that people pay
What? Wait.
billions of dollars for.
Them lovely cheekbones. Yes.
The cheekbones. Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like, here's where I have an issue. You're constantly telling us that we're not special, that we're not this, that we're
Oh,
not
of
that, that we're
course.
not this, that everything about us is wrong. But yet and still, every time we go on Instagram, every time we go on Twitter, we're sitting here seeing people in blackface.
Yep.
What? And they can't even. They can't even pull it. They
And then
can't
when
even
you
pull that
call
shit
and then when you
off.
call it out, oh, that's not no. No, you knew what you were doing. You knew what you happened. Like when Dion reloaded with that girl trying
What?
to be cute. I said,
What?
"Excuse me, the caucasity of that all. What were you thinking?"
What? I'm
I
telling
know
you.
one creator on TikTok right now
Oh
that is
God.
literally copying everything about the style of a black creator.
Yes.
Hairstyle,
Yes.
color, makeup, like everything. Like they are literally taking everything from this woman's page and putting it onto their page. And I'm just like, you.
You
And the most
dumb bitch.
frustrating part is when I
You
try
dumb
to bring
bitch.
awareness to it, I'm condemned. I'm condemned. Where I'm like, give the black woman credit.
Yep.
We're not asking you to take down the video. We're just asking you to give the credit and the respect.
Exactly.
Exactly. Just like give this woman
Exactly.
credit. Give this woman credit. And there's so many of their sycophants that are coming at me. Oh, you're too sensitive.
Not
No,
just you.
these people work hard for their content. These
Yep.
people work
Right?
hard to develop a style for themselves.
It
Yep.
takes
If
a long
somebody else
time
is
for us
coming in
to
and
even.
just mimicking it, if I see it, I'm gonna call it out. I'm sorry. That's who
Yeah.
I am.
Which is
I'm just like,
true.
do,
You
do you
should.
see? I'm like, they don't
As
As
a
honestly.
you should.
I do my edges and I do my hair in front of a mirror because you have to understand. Like I
Boy,
grew
what
up in a
nobody worried about what you was doing.
hold on,
No,
it
he.
has to reply. I grew up. I grew up in a family that was very tight knit together, and I had an older cousin who would do our hair, our looks. It was something she would do in front of the mirror, and that's just something I grew up admiring and wanted to do for myself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But when you
Yep.
come along and you do it and just take it like you own it, you know what I'm saying? You
Like
thieving.
don't get me started on
Oh
Bantu
my
knots.
God! Don't even
Don't get me started
what?
on Bantu knots.
Okay, so people accuse me of brushing my hair
Hold on, wait a
when I put
minute.
my hair down.
So,
Hold on, wait,
wait a
wait,
minute, hold
look,
on.
look, look, look.
So, Deshaun, when
This is
you
what I
finally get
do.
mentally
This,
stable, you better
this,
give me some credit.
because people swear to God that I be brushing my hair out,
I'll give
but
you
I
credit.
don't. I mean, this is. I mean, oh my God! Like I don't brush my hair. My hair is naturally wavy, naturally whatever it is, and so I just let it out. When I do my videos with my hair out, they're like, "Oh my God, Liz, I love that you blew it out." No, I didn't blow it out.
Yeah, when
This,
she try to be
this,
sexy, all she does is take her hair out of the bun.
this is me. This is me. This is me. Look,
That's
honestly,
all she
honest to
does is take
God,
her hair out of the bun, and people are like, you trying to be sexy.
and I'm like, if y'all
I'm
really
like,
want
y'all
to
ain't been
see
to no family
sexy,
sleepovers. That's just
if
her
y'all
hair.
Well,
really
I
want
mean,
to,
me personally,
look,
I'm
look,
so
look,
sorry. Go ahead.
look. When I tell y'all, I put my hair up like this, and I put my hair up like this, and I go like this,
She
like
keep her hair
this,
in the bun.
and like this. I
My
do
thing is, I pull my hair up. I look like somebody's
like
goddamn
this.
librarian. Fuck that shit.
Nah, but you look sexy as fuck though. But people swear to God that I be
Oh,
blowing my shit
that
out,
you could do the
and I really
Halloween. That's what you
don't.
can do for Halloween,
I
Taz.
Nah, shut
Sexy
up,
librarian.
shut up,
There you go.
Deshaun, shut up. You ain't winning.
She thinking about it.
Look, I take my shit out. I shake it out like this, and this is all I do. This is what I do, and they swear to God that I be blowing my shit out. It ain't. I don't blow. Listen, do I blow my shit out?
Don't
No,
look
you
like
don't.
it to me.
No,
I
you don't.
mean, this is me
A
just letting my hair
blowout.
out.
See, a blowout would be regardless of whatever hair texture, it's gonna flow.
Exactly,
That's
but
He's
my
literally
right.
shit is
just your hair is
messy.
just falling down.
Right.
It's
It's just straight.
messy. It's
And that's what I'm
messy.
saying.
My
When
shit is
racist
just
people don't understand, I don't care who you are, if you blow out your hair, it's just straight. And if you don't blow it out properly,
Oh,
it look
it's gonna look like you
horrible.
Oh,
scared
wait,
the
It
wait,
look
wait, wait, wait,
horrible.
wait.
head.
If you
That
don't blow it
shit
out
gonna be
properly,
twisted
hold on.
crackly.
Can I speak on that, please?
Yes, please. Oh, yes.
Y'all,
The resident hair guru. Speak on it. Speak on it.
y'all, blowing out your hair. If you are someone who has coarse, like 4C hair and
Hold
everything
on.
like that,
Hello?
that is not always for you. You can't just blow out your hair without protecting it.
Speak
Hello?
on
Like,
it.
like that is why, like, like, shoot, like my cousin. She has the most glamorous, beautiful hair. Like, she has one parent who's mixed race, and then she has my aunt who's completely black. And her hair was it was 4C hair, and it, like, you can't do all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Even though I got the Latino in me, I still got black people hair. So I don't know, for those who actually follow my content ever.
So
I
give your
originally had
credentials.
very long hair, but I had so bad heat damage because I was not taking care of my hair the right way.
But give your
And so,
credentials. Tell them why you're speaking from where you're speaking from. Because I don't
well,
think everybody knows.
the reason why I'm speaking from what I'm speaking from is because I am a hair stylist and hairdresser who is currently on a hair journey themselves about how to take care of their hair. Anything else I'm leaving out?
nope.
Nope.
I think
But
that's it.
I just wanted people to know why you were speaking out.
I mean, it's also has to do a lot with the fact that I'm going to be honest with you, as men, black men, we don't always learn how to take care of our hair.
No,
Say
We
that.
we
do
don't.
not always learn anything more than greasing our scalp, brushing it, and that's it. We don't learn always how to wash it and all that stuff. And it's always women of color who are learning those things and have to teach us. Most of the things I know how to do hair from, I learned from my older cousin. And I mean, she was always in the front of the mirror doing her hair. So, like, it's really pertinent that we as men of color get into our head. And what does that say? I'm sorry, it passed by too fast. It said, I can attest that the blowout thing because I have coarse hair. I was misinformed for years on how to take care of my hair. I probably still am. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not just about, if you have, coarse or forcey hair, there's different hair textures that you cannot do a blowout. I mean, me personally, if I do a blowout now, I have to use heat protectants. I have to make sure that my hair, is fresh, freshly moist, already has moisture in it. And after I blow out my hair, while I style it, I have to moisturize my scalp. So it's
You know
I've
what?
learned.
As you're saying this, let me ask the people in the comment section. Should I take a day and just give my platform over to Deshaun because he is the expert? I am not. Have I learned over the years how to take care of my personal hair? Yes. But he is the expert. He knows different things. Would you all appreciate a day where I just let him take over the platform and educate you all on black men's hair? So black men can come and learn how to take care of their hair. Let me
I
know in
think
the
it's too
comments.
late for me.
Also, please understand, don't ever trust a stylist who can do a white person's hair but can't do a black person. Don't do that.
Facts.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because it's the same thing like when they have to have women of color who do their makeup. If they can't do a black person's makeup, don't trust them.
And for those of you all that have gone through the journey with me with putting together my office, and there are plenty of people who've asked, what's that pink box in the corner of your beauty corner? That's my train case. That's the case that I had when I was still a model, because that's where I could on the spot mix my foundation, because at the time I couldn't get my foundation from a store. It
Can
didn't
we?
matter what store I went to.
And
So I
let
would
me
have
tell
to
you how serious.
and
Go
like
ahead.
do my base and let the makeup artist for the shoot or for the fashion show do the accents, put the lashes on, do the eyebrows, do the eyeshadow. But like my base where I didn't look like, Skeletor, I didn't have to do that myself. I had to learn how to do it. I'm not a trained MUA. I am not by no means, but I had to learn so that I wouldn't look like dead man walking on the runway, because I needed to continue to make money. And if I'm hired for this runway and I look like shit, how likely do you think it was that somebody was going to hire me for another runway
They
or
weren't.
another photo shoot?
Can we also
Stop
talk
using
about?
me.
Go ahead, DMacc.
Ooh, that was cold there, but truth.
Stop using them. I keep it right in my hair studio area. This is a reminder. Do not use me.
We got you. But let DMacc talk.
Go
Can
ahead.
we also talk about how it took a black woman? Well, no, we can call Rihanna black. She black.
She
She
black.
black. She black. Can we talk about how extensively mad the entire makeup community was when Fenty Beauty dropped their line?
Because they didn't want us to have the shades. They needed us to continue to buy
They
multiple
had
shades to mix
they
and match to get our shades.
they had to literally scramble to even try to come out the same exact way, and they
But they
still
did.
miss and fail.
But they still, if you don't, okay, if you don't get your shade from Fenty, and I'm not trying to shade anybody, I'm not trying to come down on anybody because I know Fenty is pricey. But
It's
I
pricey.
do know
It
that
ain't cheap.
Maybelline came out with the Fit Me line, which
But,
a lot of
but
black people are happy because they can find their shades within that. But I know a lot of people of color still can't find their shades. And these makeup companies are happy that we have to buy multiple shades to mix together to get
and
our shade.
undertones.
Because instead of buying one, we got to buy three foundations to mix together. We got about 3 pressed powders to mix it because some people wear foundation, some people just wear pressed powders, some people do a combination of both. So you have people that are spending multiple dollars on one company. They were pissed because they knew a lot of people would look at what they're spending on. Oh, if I'm buying multiple of this and it's adding up to the same thing, I can just go in and get for Fenty. A lot of people were doing it. Excuse me. And I know a lot of people like, oh, Fenty is too expensive. And they're not looking at the dollar amount that they're using to still customize their color, their shade.
And undertone. Don't forget that.
Exactly. And even when they decide to contour, how many contour palettes that they have to get to mix and match the different shades in the contour palette to properly contour. How many eyeshadow palettes they have to buy so that they can mix and match so that the color shows up on their face. How many lip glosses and lipsticks that they have to buy to mix and match to make sure the color shows up on their lips. Like
Then she came out with lipsticks too.
Can we say that?
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
In my videos, can you tell what my eye color actually is?
I can sort of see it, but I can't really see your eyes sometimes.
Okay, so yeah, I have a.
First of all, we've already had this
I have a
conversation,
little-
and I'm not gonna say that publicly.
I mean, well, okay, so my actual eye color. If you look into my eyes, it's a tiny-ish bit yellow.
I'm not doing that again because you're crazy.
What?
Huh? I'm listening. Go ahead.
My eyes are the tiniest bit yellow.
Because you're crazy.
And what?
I didn't say nothing. Keep
Yes,
explain what you explaining. Why
are you being messy?
Shut up, DMacc.
She is being messy as fuck.
Do you want me to put that phone call in?
Oh,
My,
Deshaun.
like, I'm trying to think. My eyes are the tiniest bit yellow. And the tiniest bit
crazy.
that's true. Brown.
Crazy.
When I was first born, my eyes were completely yellow.
Crazy.
You know what, child? You gonna force this hand.
He know he crazy.
But my skin tone was like Lizzie's.
She crazy, you crazy, y'all got the skin tone of crazy.
Well, I can't say anything. My eyes are gray. So
are mine naturally. That's why I wear color contacts and then I have to wear glasses on top of them.
But I've always wondered, like, why were my eyes yellow when I was first born? They weren't brown. They were yellow.
Because you're crazy.
Okay. I'm trying to get what you mean. What's your point?
We went over this. I don't know why you asking me.
Well, you might as well blurt it out to the crowd now since you're trying to talk to it like everybody ain't trying to listen to what you're saying.
I whispered.
No. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
okay, y'all. Have y'all ever heard him laugh? Please tell me in the comments. When you hear Deshaun laugh, just tell me your initial reaction. What you honestly feel, what you honestly think when he laughs. Don't hold it back. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. Yeah, see, it's that laugh right there. See? It's the head turn with the laugh. See, if you would keep your head focused, then maybe we wouldn't feel what we feel. But you just,
you know what? I like my crazy stuff. It makes people not mess with me. How about that, babe?
Fantastic.
Could you bring me a cigarette? My cigarettes in the ashtray, please. So nobody's commenting.
Rebecca, you ain't got to be. Oh, okay. Rebecca said sarcastic. Mr. Williams' husband said a laugh of a crazy person. I told you. Wait. DMacc, what is you doing?
I'm checking the comments.
Oh, I thought you was okay. Never mind.
What y'all saying about me in these comments?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find out what they're saying about me.
Rebecca's right. I
I
do
didn't
have a
ask
very
about you,
sarcastic
DMacc.
laugh.
I asked about Deshaun. Hey, RJ.
Mr. Williams' husband said I have the laugh of a crazy person.
Because you do.
Damn straight I do. Damn straight.
Oh, you agree with him, but you wanted to argue me to.
I agreed with you.
Hey, RJ, how you doing? Love you.
Cause
Hey,
see, look,
cousin.
can you see?
Hey,
Can I get a lighter, please? No, I have one. I think.
So see, can you see? Can you see now?
Thank you.
Can we see what? We already know you crazy.
Haha, that's not what I'm talking about.
We
A
know
lot
you got bodies
lot of-
buried in the basement.
Please, honey, I wouldn't have them buried. Let's be honest.
True, you would have cooked them
I mean,
and fried green tomato them
you
and
live
soaked
in
them on the
Connecticut,
side of the
right?
road.
No, not really. Again, I don't do that. But anyway, we're not here to discuss my
He's
bodies
got
that I
a
have
meat
buried.
grinder. He's got a meat grinder, y'all. He's got a meat grinder.
He would have sold them on the side of the road as barbecue. We trying to just deflect y'all.
I
So
mean,
when
I
you
just
put
would have
some
took him to the
barbecue
pig
stand,
farm, but you know
y'all
that's
not suspicious. That's all he doing.
But no,
The
if
kind of
you
laugh
can
where
see,
he's about to get petty once the words flow from his mouth immediately right after that facts.
about me?
I figured you out. No, not you, DMacc.
Oh, I was like, what did I do?
What'd she say?
Facts. That you laugh, you get petty, and then you laugh again. It's facts. It's facts.
Mm.
Cause
Who's on to me? Who's on to me though?
and then
Somebody
you
on
laugh
to me.
again. Ooh, child. Ooh, child.
Who's she on to me?
Baby,
Hey, Jessie Lynn.
Jesse, you got it, baby.
Jesse, can we be friends? We gotta be friends. I need more friends who can see through my
Jesse
bullshit.
Lynn, be friends with me.
Like, can we be friends?
I
We
won't
gotta
kill
be
you and
friends
sell you on the side of the road. Jesse, first of all, hold on. Let's do a week-long challenge because my cousins keep thinking that people like them more than me. So,
I did not
I
say
never
that.
said that.
shut up. Y'all implied it. When I said the last
No,
time,
we didn't.
who was your favorite, and y'all said each other was your favorite.
You playing too much.
No,
You asking too much.
This is your platform. Why would we be the favorites?
Anywho, so let's do a week-long challenge on the Ticker Talker and on because that's what my friend Quackers calls it, the Ticker Talker. I love that. I'm not gonna
She
take
act like we gonna get the amount of views that she get on hers
and on Instagram. So
hi Chuck.
if you already follow me, just leave me a couple comments going, hey, you the fave, and then hit me up on Instagram. It's in my link tree. And if you like them more than me, go ahead and I don't know why you would want to follow them, but okay, they're cute.
We have said nothing to this degree that you really is this what we're doing now?
I'm just playing. Can y'all just follow all of us and show all of us some love? Jesus.
Okay, so we're gonna
they get all verklempt. Jesus.
Anyway, we're gonna switch topics. As me and D were talking earlier.
My husband said that I'm their favorite.
Oh, I'm not in this business. That's between y'all. That's between you two.
Okay, but Mr. Williams' husband, that's okay. This is her platform.
Oh, you okay? You know what? Since the youngest cousin wants to be petty, and he put out his TikTok handle, can y'all just flood his comment sections with Taz is the favorite?
I'm not in this business.
My comment section at your own freaking.
I mean, it'll boost you. You'll get more followers.
I mean, boost me, okay, but flood my comment section with BS at your own peril.
First of all, that's not BS. If I'm the favorite, that is not BS. So what you trying to say?
Taz is not on my platform. I would like to do some videos with her. Maybe she can when she comes in July.
First of all, we can get together and I can get on your platform. Don't play with me. You know my editing skills are chef's kiss. Don't play with me. But don't get mad because I'm the favorite. We're not gonna slide past what you just said. Like Wait a
What you
minute.
talking about? I already deal with somebody in my house already now who steals the show every time he jumps into one of my videos.
Wait, why do I look so thin now? I don't like this.
I mean, maybe you're working out a little bit more. I don't
No,
know.
I'm not. I was working on getting thick. And I just realized I'm looking real. I don't like this.
No offense, cuz I think you're fine. You're the way you are. But if you want to change it, that's up to you.
Well, I thank you and I appreciate you, but I'm trying to get to curvy girl status. I want to be curvy.
Squats. The right amount of carbs.
Yeah, but the squats only help the bottom half of my body.
Yeah, but you have to also use the right amount of carbs and do the right amount of upper body cardio.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's not wrong
on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm trying to live my best Lizzo life at this point.
So,
and for anybody that thinks that I'm trying to be funny, I know that I have an obsession with BBWs, and this is no knock to any other woman. Let me explain this. I think everybody on the planet is beautiful in their own way. I do have a preference. And my preference is to be, oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord, BBW, walk my way. Baby, can you come my way?
You know what's kind of weird, though? I've been asked about the racial preference when it comes to dating, too. And I just think this is my preference. Not stupid.
Facts.
Jessie Lynn says she will now follow y'all after following me because she had a preference. Thank you, Jessie Lynn.
I mean, thank you. I appreciate the follow, but like, yes.
Okay, don't be petty because then she'll rescind her. Don't do that.
No, she go, people. Anyway, so me and Dee were talking, and we were talking about the very utter lack of representation in the superhero kingdom.
Oh, I'll come right back to y'all.
Oh,
Chucky, you tried it. I know that you love you, and I love you, but did you just say that you the favorite over?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so what do we?
Wait, Chucky. Did you get an invite to this live tonight?
Okay, no, I didn't send it to him because of the title.
The shade.
Don't do that.
Wait! Don't even do that. Did he show up for the last live?
He did.
Did you get an invite for that?
The shade.
He did.
Friday night.
Yo, Chucky, now you being messy. You being messy.
Chucky was keeping me under wraps because I was in my feelings about some stuff that I didn't even talk to y'all about.
So wait. I'm just trying to figure out why he coming in here trying to say who the favorite and who ain't the favorite.
Because it's a long-standing joke between us. Calm down.
Oh, between who?
Me and him.
Oh, then why are you trying to make it an insider joke between us? Say that.
I was trying to include y'all. You sensitive queen. Shut the fuck up. Shit.
I'm a queen, but I ain't sensitive.
Yeah. DMacc, did he really just say what he just said? Like we supposed to like he didn't just say what the fuck he you not sensitive? We gonna act like you ain't sensitive.
We gonna act like you ain't sensitive.
Oh, I know I'm sensitive than the motherfucker. But we talking about you. Don't try to volleyball it back on me. We gonna act like you not sensitive.
When you get your full set.
We gonna act like you not sensitive.
Yeah, we could. So
no, we're not gonna skate past what you just said. Like you didn't just say what you just said. No, sir, no Pam, no ham, not today, not tomorrow, not the next day. No, you sensitive.
Yeah, I can see you in 3 days.
So again, can we get back to what I just proposed?
It's a family affair. It's a sensitive affair. Anywho, DMacc, go ahead, because we're gonna let him deal with what he got to deal with till he can understand that he's sensitive as hell. Go ahead, DMacc. Go ahead. I'm
No,
listening.
I said we were talking about how there's a honest lack of representation when it comes to superheroes in any, whether it's Marvel or DC.
Y'all
And
need
if
to get
the
out of
and
both
it
of them and get into Black Sands.
Oh no, I've seen it and I want them to animate this. Please God. I'm waiting with bated breath for that.
But at the same time, I noticed that a lot of freaking black cartoon artists can be brought up by black cartoon artists, but they're not the ones still drawing them when it gets on
Oh
screen.
no. When it comes to Black Sands, it's 100% black, and they're incorporating our history into the comic books. I have the graphic novels. I have the hardcovers.
I have to say, with in regards to that, there's a series, and yes, I know this is by a white person, and I am sorry, but the series is it's called what is it? I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's by Rick Riordan. He did an Egyptian series. Okay. Don't come for my neck. Don't do it. Neither are you.
I'm gonna let you talk from your perspective. I'm gonna bow out because
Just let me say what I'm.
speak your truth. That's why I said I'm gonna bow out and you speak your truth. Go ahead.
I'm just saying the story, not so much what he wrote, just like the characters that he chose for the Egyptian series. Oh gosh, they both blacked out on me. Oh god, I'm in trouble now. The shenanigans, the shade. But it was just like I was just like, okay, well, finally some kind of representation, but I'm just like, you couldn't have foisted this off onto somebody else, or did this have somebody else take care of this, because this is not your storyline, sir. Stick with the Greek, because that's what you know. This you should have just left into somebody else's hands, somebody who looks like
Man,
me.
I was just joking, and that got blown out of proportion so bad. Oh
My
well.
thing is,
No, look at the
for,
comments.
for those of you all
I
that
didn't see.
have not taken the tour of my office, I know here recently I've filmed down from my living room, just because I've had the tiny humans here, and it's a lot easier to manage them in my living room as opposed to my office. And these gentlemen will tell you, I have a whole collection. I'm an out of the box collector of Comic Con figurines, of comic figurines. Like,
Mhm.
and and I have a whole collection from black comic book creators, and but everybody likes who they like.
Oh, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Like, he wrote the story.
I
I
wasn't
just.
directing
Oh,
that towards you. I was directing it towards some of the comments.
oh. I was just like, great story. Like, Egypt is very vast in history, and it's very very vast. And I love that he chose that aspect. But I'm wishing that somebody either like me or from a point of a person of color had written the story and not him.
And that's why I'm pushing people towards Black Sands right now. I have another friend that's developing their comic book series, but because they haven't put it out into publication
Hmm.
and they've asked me not to say their name yet, I won't.
But
I,
even
I've seen the raw material. When they finally put it into publication, let me tell you, people of color, I don't care if you're black, Asian, indigenous, Latinx, just hold on a little while longer. That's what I'm saying.
because okay, let's take the two honest big archetype for black superheroes. You
Why do
have
you always have to gotta have lightning powers?
I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Hold
Hey,
on.
I'm just trying to say. I was just wondering, like, why do they always got to have lightning powers? Hey, I'm trying to get my thoughts in when I can, but like, why do they always have to have lightning
I
powers?
was gonna let you speak because you brought the topic to me.
Okay, well, me personally, the topic is why do they always have to be lightning powers? Why can't they have an origin that's other than a thief? Um, why are they
But there are
constantly
people
like
who have
shoot
origins that are
Aurora
other than
Monroe?
thieves.
But no, but
Hey, some of
listen,
them
listen,
have
listen
other
here.
origins than a thief, but some of them don't always have origins that actually build
I
them
said
up as somebody who's just normal.
the vast majority of people within DC or Marvel that have lightning powers have been children that have been struck with something that caused them to have the lightning powers. And if you think about it, lightning is a very powerful aspect because if you're going to question the lightning powers, question Storm and her ability
No
to
offense,
control
no
the weather.
offense. I'm just wondering why are they always having lightning? You have to understand when we talk about. I probably pitched that the wrong way, and I take responsibility for that. I pitched that the wrong way.
But you're going from one
Why?
video from one
I
person
just
who
said
took
I
a
pitched that the
handful
wrong
of
way.
black superheroes from DC and Marvel and said, why do they have lightning powers? And they ignored a plethora of other black superheroes from DC and Marvel that have more. And that's from somebody who's not really a comic book head. Because if
Taz,
you're not
Taz,
really a comic
Taz,
book head, you're
Taz.
not.
If I can tell you that I pitched it wrong, I admit that I pitched it
I
wrong.
wasn't talking about you. I'm talking about the person whose video you sent me that started this conversation between all three of us. And this person, like I said,
Mhm.
they do not have a strong standing in the comic book world because they didn't look at everybody. They didn't look at every person of color
Mhm.
within Marvel, DC, and other universes because there are other comic books that exist outside of DC and Marvel. And if you're a true comic book head and you truly go to Comic Con, you know them all. Because if you just look at that lightning, I can give you the biggest one right now. We're not even going to get into the minors. Let's go to the I can't even go. We're gonna say we're going to the cream of the crop. Let's go to the median. Explain Storm.
She's not a median. That
Can
would be
can
top
I
tier.
please can I please
Yes.
recant my statement and put my position out there like I was supposed to? Okay. My actual position is I've always wondered why they always have lightning powers, but you have to also understand I know that there are persons of colors, not just black ones. Like shoot, Jubilee. What was she? That's
White.
on the Marvel side. Jubilee wasn't white.
Oh, are we gonna have the argument? Are Italian people white?
Jubilee wasn't white.
I think she's. I think she is. I think she is.
She's Latina.
I think she's Latina. I believe that's what I think.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
they
what I was
wrote.
always under the
Wait,
understanding.
what
She's
universe are
Latina.
you talking about? What Jubilee and what universe are you talking about?
I said
Because you
Marvel.
realize
I
there's
said
a
Marvel.
multiverse when it comes to comic books. So there are
I
some
was talking
universes
about
where she's
Marvel.
white.
Okay,
There's some
go back.
universes where she's Latinx.
Okay, I'm talking about the universes when she's Latinx.
Okay.
That's the only universe I know her from. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend and fake with y'all. I'm not a real comic book nerd. I can
That's
only
why
give my
I asked.
perspective.
And this is hold on for a second. Let me explain to the people that are watching. If you're not really into comic books, you don't understand. There are multiverses. There are a multitude of origin stories for everyone. And these origin stories go across a multiverse. So when we ask certain questions, we're not being downgrading to someone. We're not
I don't think that
denouncing
it's already.
someone. We're getting clarification because depending on the origin story and the multiverse that you're pulling from for that comic, things change.
And
So
also, I would like to reiterate to that, like I just said, I'm not a true comic book head. These people above me are. So if they ask me actual questions, I'm not getting irritated. It's how I search my memory to figure out, let's see. It was this age when I saw this age, so like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my personal opinion, me personally, I have seen more African American depictions, I could say, or African depictions of superheroes. Have That's only in my foresight, and I'm thinking it's from like versus one part of the Marvel universe to one part of the DC universe. So I could say this right, that I've had, you know, powers of,
Marvel
electricity and stuff
does
like
push
that.
out
But
more of their diversity over DC.
yeah, so in my personal opinion, to me, I've always seen, having powers
DMacc said that
over
people think you found on mute.
lightning to
mm-mm.
be something of divine. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Here's
So
what
it's
here's the
like
here's the
those
oh,
places that are saying that, these people who are African or African American have divine powers of lightning, but you see everybody else with laser eyes or whatever. That's only if you're not a real, like
But
me. You only know what
they're
you see.
taking
wait,
one
Tess, hold on,
small
hold on.
handful of people and
Hold on.
ignoring.
I can only comment on the one small full of hand people they put out there. Because
No,
like I said,
Tess. Wait. Let me say this. Let me answer.
Go ahead, DMacc.
I
So
mean, can I finish my
here.
line? I'm just trying to. Never mind. Go ahead. I didn't forgot what I was going to say.
No. Go ahead.
No, I forgot what I was going to say. It's too late.
So I'll say this to you. In response to that, here's the dichotomy here. When it comes to black people, even just people of color, because there's a lack of representation on all sides here, just all sides. You literally see us pushed to the like, hello, the Wonder Twins, really? That was the only power you could give them? But we're not going to go there. We're going to discuss that in a minute. But with black people having a long range power that has to be long range to actually get to someone instead of having, i.e., super strength or super speed or flight, they prefer to give us a long range because that's easier for them to accept that, oh, okay, it's going to take some time for them to
And
get.
people have to realize that when these comics were coming to fruition and we black people were added to the comics, you had white people bouncing back and forth between DC and Marvel. So they had to do things that would be socially acceptable.
In each category.
And Marvel, because of Stan Lee, and this is why we say we don't fan someone, we stan someone, because we know how much Stan Lee stood for us as black people.
He
And he stood up
created.
and said that he created characters to stand for black people. But I digress. That's a conversation for a whole nother day because I don't want to get into that diaspora. But
Well, I
and
mean,
but hold on, Deshaun.
go
It's
ahead.
categories. People realized they couldn't give certain characters of a certain time hand-to-hand combat skills because that would put black people in the real world in jeopardy. Because when comic books were at their height before now, before us comic book nerds got into it, they use it as propaganda. They use it as war propaganda. So if you gave a black person hand-to-hand combat skills, you would have waged a war on black people.
So, okay. I must stick a pin, and I'm sorry if you do not want any
I'll
spoilers
be right back.
for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You have been warned right now.
Oh, tell it. Because if they followed me and they still don't know, it's on
If
them. Tell it
if
all.
if you have not seen this, leave. I am about to spoil the entire thing. Okay, y'all have been warned. You got the spoiler warning. So you see in that particular series, it's on Disney Plus. If you haven't seen it, go there, watch it. I recommend it. Totally recommend it to the uttermost T. They explain how Steve Rogers was able to do what he did, and they have another person of our complexion doing the same exact thing, but they put him in jail for 30 years. Ex- you see how close, if they had actually let him do the same thing that Steve had done and get away with it. I mean, that series lit, they threw the American military and every American ideal underneath the bus, like full on, just punting them right underneath the bus. Because I was just like, it's a shame that we live and die for this country, but y'all throw us underneath the bus anytime y'all get a chance. They gave that man the same super serum that Steve had, and he did the same exact actions. But instead of him letting him go home and go free, they put him in jail for 30 years and experimented on him for that entire time. Didn't even tell his wife that he was actually still alive. But we're all equal and free. So when it comes to Marvel like that, Marvel has been at the forefront of actually giving their characters more of an expanse in terms of diversity, but there's still some questionable things that need to
But
be
you have
be
to look
talk about.
And here's the biggest thing. For those of you all that just watch movies, don't read the comic books, and don't know the history, let me break some things down to y'all. You all do know the X-Men franchise is Marvel. You
Yep.
all do know Stan Lee created the X-Men to combat racism. Magneto was a Jewish man who went through the concentration camps. Ooh. Like, he literally addressed every aspect of racism and gave power to those at the time that he addressed it. He gave them power. He gave them power over their oppressor.
I mean, look, he actually created Black Panther in response to the shenanigans that were going on at the time.
And for the black woman on TikTok that decided to say that, anti-white hate and propaganda was coming up because of Black Panther, and the word colonizer got popular because of Black Panther. First of all, we knew about colonization well before Wakanda Forever. You know what came up and got popular? Wakanda Forever. Because I have a grandson.
I noticed how a lot of people.
Hold on, Sean. Let me say this. I have a grandson that it hurt me for months. And I had to get myself together when Chadwick Boseman died. And that poor child was at my house the night that it happened. And I contacted his father, my son. And I said, I don't want to tell him that this happened, because I introduced him to Marvel. I got him excited about Marvel. I got him excited about Black Panther.
That was a movement.
I did not know how to tell this child that his Black Panther died. But well before that, we already had a movement. We were just happy that the next generation got some representation. We had already accepted that y'all would not represent us in the media, but we were happy that our next generation could be represented. That's why we came out in full force for that movie, because we knew that you neglected us But we were happy that our children, our grandchildren, our nieces and nephews, our younger cousins could be fucking represented. So don't get it twisted.
I have to say, I was very, very happy to see. I'll say this: apart from Vixen, and Storm, when I saw the Dora Milaje show up in full force, especially in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, when that dude decided to be Bessie and grab her, and she was just like, "Excuse me? Oh, let me just show you this before we leave out of this place," and kicked his butt. I said, "Yes." I said, "This is what Black women have needed to be represented and shown, that they don't have to sit here and shake their behind, or they don't have to sit here and dumb themselves down, or do anything in regards to just be a woman and be existing to literally show you I can be powerful and I can be wise
but
at the same time."
That because I got criticized because y'all know I love my silver hair. Y'all know I love my silver hair, and from time to time I go back to my silver hair. And you know why I do it?
No. Why?
I do it because I embody Storm. And I embody Storm for every Black woman that's out there. Because as you all know, I will calmly gather up everything and I will fuck up the atmosphere. If you fuck with me or mine, I will fuck up your atmosphere and cause a storm that you can't even understand and drop it down on your head. And I will do it as calmly as I possibly can.
I've often noticed.
But I will say this. Like I said, I will leave it at that. But just so you all know, as much as you know me as Taz, I am Storm. I will fuck up your atmosphere. And I will do it very cool, calm, and collectively. But I'll rip everything out from the foundation if you come for mine. Don't come for mine. But let's get to our final thoughts because we're getting to the 2-hour mark.
All right. Well, go ahead, DMacc. You go first.
No. You first, because you wanted to say something. I'm gonna yield my time to you until you're finished.
Well, I mean, me personally, all I wanted to say is that, at the start of this live, we were, gonna try to educate some people on, some of the miseducation that goes on about certain other topics other than just Black and in different communities, correct?
Mac, you could have cut your camera. I'm listening to you, Jashawn.
Sorry.
And my thoughts, I never got to say this because I was having technical difficulties, but my thoughts on where it goes even to, even to the gay men. Why do we as gay men like to sit there and act like tops, versatiles, and bottoms don't bicker like other people and have so much misinformation about another person?
You know what, Sean? I'm glad you brought that up. And as far as that category, and DMacc, you're here too.
Mm-hmm.
Can we make that a monthly segment where you all educate people and we bring other people on?
That's fine.
That's fine. I mean,
am I overreaching? Please tell me if I'm overreaching.
I have no problem. I mean, I'll tell people, I don't care. I'm a resident verse. I don't care. And there's so many stupid misconceptions about us that are done.
I just want people to be educated, but I don't ever want to overstep my bounds. That's why I was asking if I was overstepping my bounds, because I'm not a gay man. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't overstepping my bounds in asking that question.
Well, what about you as a queer woman?
Okay.
Like,
So
like, don't they have? You said
can
that.
we
I
make
think you
that
said that in our
the monthly
offline.
Saturday
I
segment?
think, yeah, like I think you said this in an offline conversation that there's also misconceptions about women who, and that's not something I want to just sit here and speak on. I have friends who have specked on it to me, but I can't speak on it. I'm not a queer or gay
Yeah,
woman.
but
That's
I didn't want to bring it up until you all brought it up because I never
Understand?
want you all to feel like I'm pushing you into a topic. Does that make sense?
No, we got you.
no, no.
So that's
We
why
know
when
you
you
like to
all
ask
bring up
first.
topics, I'm like, can we do this? And Deshaun, we talked about another topic before, but I think that what you just spoke on, we can't talk about it in one or two episodes. Can we make it a monthly series until we get to the bottom of it?
Well,
And
I mean,
and when
personally,
I mean till we get to the bottom of it, until you two are satisfied. You get what I'm saying?
I'm
okay.
good with that.
So when you all tell me, hey, we can stop the series, we'll stop the series.
Hold on, Tass. With that, I'm gonna tell you right now, a trans man, just to be respectful, should also be a part of our conversation.
I would
I
definitely say that.
understand and I respect that, and I will reach out to people, but
Mhm.
you two are my standard panel. Well, let's be
I
honest.
know, I get that. I respect that. I'm just saying, like when we have those
So I should
conversations,
ask you all first
yeah, I
because
know.
even if I want to step out and I want you all to be a part of the conversation,
Hmm.
I need to start with you all before I start reaching out because if you all aren't comfortable talking about it, how can I
Hmm.
bring somebody else on and I'm not a part of that community?
Of course. No, that's understandable.
That's just where I'm coming from. That
No, no, no. I
and,
get you. I
and
get you.
viewers, I don't want y'all to think that I'm trying to talk over somebody or anything. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I am not a part of their community. I can respect their community from day sun up to sundown. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. And yes, we will include other people in this conversation. And Deshaun, yes, you know me. You know
Mhm.
I will search large and wide to include people into this,
Hmm.
but I want to make sure you all are okay if I make this a monthly sit down on a Saturday.
Mhm. I mean, I personally think, yeah, I'm cool with that. I personally think a trans man, a gay, several gay men. I mean, sure. I mean, like to be honest with you, there's so
But
many
you
people who
also
just
know
don't
when I send
understand.
you all out the links, what do I say? If you know somebody else, send them
Yes,
the
you
link.
do.
Don't I always say that?
You
Yep.
do. I just want people to understand. There's so many people, different misconceptions and miseducation we about different cultures you don't belong to. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just want to say this, and this is my final thought. What I find to be one of the biggest, grossest miseducations, and um, Taz is about this. Can I speak on that real quick,
Just
just lightly?
first of all, come on, don't act like I
I'm
put
sure I
restrictions
didn't
on
know if you
people.
were okay if I share that here
Deshaun,
because we talked about it in
do I
private.
ever put restrictions on people? That's why I
Yeah.
started this platform so
Okay.
people can
Okay.
speak
All
their
right.
truth.
So
Don't do that.
one of the biggest miseducations that I hate as a practicing witch is to be compared to something that I'm not. And when I know as
I'll
a
speak on
practicing
that.
witch, the thing that I'm compared to, they are some of the nicest people you would meet. They
Speak
won't
on
judge you
that.
or nothing.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm so glad. Speak
So,
on that.
like, I mean, as a practicing witch, being compared to, this other side, I'm not going to call them out because there's not representation here.
Okay.
I know where you're
I
coming
have
from, but
met
speak
some
on it.
people who have that, who are that, and they are some of the nicest people. And it doesn't make me angry to be compared to them. It makes me angry because it comes from a place of ignorance about what it actually means.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I get angry. But with that, I'm done.
And for those of you all, be patient with me. We will have an upcoming episode talking about what Deshaun does actually practice. I am doing I'm doing my own research, just so I can ask proper questions and so that I can have the proper people on the panel. Um, so just bear with me. Give me a little bit more time. And Deshaun will tell you I am diligent in my research. I'm getting there. I'm getting to the end of my research where I can put together a proper panel, but just bear with me and give me a
Can we
little bit
read
more
that
time.
last comment that was commented, please?
Huh?
There was a comment that I believe somebody just made.
Uh Mr.
It was
Williams
by Mr.
husband?
Williams' husband.
There you go.
Um, yeah, but here's a good add-on to that topic. Why are some white gays racist toward black gay men, especially on dating sites? That is something we will talk about. That is
We
something
will
that needs to be talked about.
put together a panel and add some white gay men on, and that is a question that you can ask them.
Hmm.
I will put that on my list. We do have some shows that are scheduled a few weeks out, but we trust me. DMacc and Deshaun can tell you we are taking all of your suggestions. It's just y'all give us so many suggestions. I put together so much stuff and I'm still putting stuff together. I've asked them to research stuff so we can put more stuff together. Just be patient with us. We will get to all of your topics. Just give us some time. That's all we're
And
asking for. Just give us some time. We're trying to get to everybody's topics, but we get a lot of topics and we're trying to touch on all of them. And DMacc,
and can I please touch on that real quick and just be honest with you guys?
I'm
Even
sorry.
if your topic that you suggest, if we mention in one, don't please don't think that we're not going to talk about your topic at some point, because like Taz here likes to cross reference research everything. So if that's what I think David does too. I mean DMacc here. DMacc does too. So I've started doing that as well. So like, please understand, like, if we bring up your topic that you gave us or that you sent to task, it will still get brought up eventually.
Bingo.
We just like to do the research so we're not talking out of ignorance and we don't have the wrong people on,
Facts.
because we don't want to bring somebody on that's faking the funk.
No.
So
That would be a bad thing.
just give us a little bit of time. We do honestly and earnestly, and these men will tell you we research the topics because I make a list and hold on. Where is my list? Okay, here it is. I have all of my lists and I talk to them daily. Do I not?
Sure.
Yep.
And we go through, we research it so we know who to bring on. And sometimes we decide maybe we shouldn't bring anybody else on after we've done our research, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't personally know anybody that we can trust to give the facts. So after we've done our research, so we take, please, when you suggest things to us, we're not blowing you off. If you don't see it for a couple of weeks, please understand we are thoroughly researching it, making sure we are qualified to talk about it. And if
Of
we are not,
course.
we will come on and tell you at the beginning of another segment, like, hey, this is a suggestion that was brought to us. It is beyond our realm. We will always be honest with you.
Yep.
Taz, I think we should start not only at the beginning, but not only at the end. but at the beginning, telling people, like at the beginning, maybe telling people what the segment for our day out is going to be,
Oh, I do
and then
that.
at the
And
end,
oh, do
telling
you not?
people what the segment for the next day is going to be.
Oh,
Like at the beginning,
oh
telling
no,
people
I
like,
do the whole week. And whether you're following me on Facebook or on YouTube, they get a full description.
okay,
I
well,
put
here's my thing.
I make all of the links on Sunday.
Okay,
I put all of the descriptions out on Sunday. I just don't put names of the panels in because
mm-hmm.
all of us talk and we know, you know the nature of this platform. You
Yeah.
spin it out. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't try to put somebody's name in there because I don't want somebody to think that, oh, this person is going to be there the whole time. And I know that they've already told me, oh, I got 20 minutes for you on this day. So everybody knows going in, but I need people to know that if you give us a topic and if we don't
Immediately
address it
talk
like
about
in
it.
24, 48 hours, we're not ignoring you. We still have to do the research. We may not be as knowledgeable as you are on the topic. And that's the truth. That's honesty.
Yep.
And that's what we base ourselves on, being honest with you. But in that, we've had our final thoughts. Each one teach one, each one reach one. We will see you all Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So sleep in
Tuesday.
tomorrow, sleep in Monday, do some
Well,
self-care,
I got work on Monday.
do some rubber dub in the tub.
I ain't got work on Monday, so
See, he playing with my emotions. Actually, me and him probably gonna get petty on Monday. But anywho,
yeah, pretty much.
we'll see y'all on Tuesday. And wait a minute, hold on.
I see that, DMacc. I saw that.
Oh, and on Tuesday we're gonna be talking to some strong women about my standards, my lives, and letting women just talk about not being controlled. So yeah, and we gonna have these two strong men be there to support these women. So
Yeah, we just gonna be on mute and let y'all talk.
be here
I'm not
for
even gonna
that.
have my camera on. I'm just gonna be honest with it.
Exactly. We just actually I'm gonna have my cousins here just in case. Now the comment
We
section
get
is
some
always
hotels.
past the vibe check, but just in case some things go left.
Okay.
But like I said, each one teach one, each one reach one. Love y'all. We'll see y'all on Tuesday. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.